These are Fortnite's most controversial moments, starting it off with the removal of rarities from skins and other cosmetics. Since 2017, over 7 years ago, Fortnite have had rarities in the game, and it was a way to define the detail of an item. For example, rare rarity was normally a 1200 V-Buck skin, and legendary rarity normally meant it was a 2000 V-Buck skin, which was more detailed. But as of 2024, rarities no longer exist for Fortnite original cosmetics. Of course, there's still Icon series, Marvel, and other collaboration ones, but this was a very controversial change. I mean, rarities were so much better in my opinion, but I don't think they're ever coming back. But was that as controversial as Fortnite no longer making battle passes exclusive? Because as we all know, from now on, future battle passes will no longer be exclusive. So the skins and other cosmetics from the past can be sold after 18 months of the original release. But what if I told you this? In December 2024, we're getting a permanent return of Fortnite OG. All Chapter 1 seasons from Season 1 to Season X will return monthly. But a few months ago, Fortnite modified old battle passes in the files. In fact, they added images of old battle passes in a folder called Offer Catalog. So I have a feeling old battle passes are actually going to be resold. I guess time will tell soon, but this is definitely going to be a crazy controversy if it happens. And perhaps it's been teased the entire time, because we had the return of the Paradigm skin, the return of the FNCS limited time pickaxe, and even the Chapter 2 Season 1 starter pack being resold. I mean, it's literally confirmed now that any starter pack can return, which is honestly a crazy thing to happen. Imagine if Chapter 1 packs return too. I'm pretty sure everyone would buy them if they don't own it. But the starter pack that came back and the Paradigm were considered exclusive to that season, yet they both returned. And then of course for Season 1 is the season shop. If this returned, that would be crazy. But to be honest, I hope everything does come back. Everyone deserves to get their favorite skin in the game, and imagine all of the new players that see their favorite character or skin but realize they may never be able to get it because it's from a battle pass. Yeah, no, that is not good in my opinion. Hopefully everything returns, even exclusive skins as well. These are probably slightly different as there's a lot more licensing that goes into them, but subscribe if you also think everything should return. But moving on to an entire season, we have Chapter 2 Season 6. This is officially voted for by the community as the worst season to exist in the history of Fortnite. It's kind of hard to find someone who actually liked the season. From the crafting, map changes, battle pass, loot pool, and the overall theme, this season just wasn't enjoyed by the community. Although one thing that is good from this season is that we have the most used collaboration skin in the entire game, which is Lara Croft. She's actually a pretty sweaty skin, so you're lucky to have her. But even better than that, do you have the golden style from completing the challenge? I definitely think there's worse seasons such as Wilds. That one was just horrible, but during Chapter 2 this one was definitely not loved. And for Chapter 1, I mean, we all know Season X was the most controversial season ever, and that was due to the mechs being so overpowered. This completely shook up the entire Fortnite community, and honestly, some people would say it was an unplayable season due to the mechs. Probably one of the worst things ever added to the game. I'm sure we can all agree on that. If the mechs were never added, I'm sure Season X would have been rated higher up than it is, as the battle pass was honestly kinda good. Let's hope the mechs never return though. For more of a recent controversy within the game, we actually have a couple of emotes, one of them being the caffeinated. This has been a huge topic because when the emote originally released, it was quickly removed from the item shop as so many fans complained about it being sped up. Since then though, Fortnite made the audio normal speed and offered everyone who purchased this emote a refund. And because of this change, a lot of people have been talking about other sped up or even slowed down emotes in Fortnite, such as Dancing Domino. This features a very iconic song from Jessie J, but it's not the original version. So should Fortnite stop doing sped up emotes? I don't mind them too much, but maybe they should just give players an option on their settings to hear it sped up or the original audio audio. I can definitely see that being a thing in the future. But on the topic of emotes though, we have a very controversial decision within Fortnite. And that's when 4 emotes got banned at once. Laugh it up, take the L, whip crack, and make it plantain. There is a setting now where you can actually turn off ever seeing these emotes in game. And since this update, the emotes haven't made a return. It's been over 380 days for whip crack, 375 days since make it plantain, take the L was from the battle pass. But for laugh it up, it's not returned for over 900 days. Of course, this emote is not rare. I mean, I'm sure millions of people own it, but the fact it's not returned in so long when it used to be in the shop all the time is honestly unexpected. But people have actually been using the side stride emote as the new take the L, even though it's a festival emote. But I guess toxic players will always find a way to be toxic, right? So will laugh it up ever return? I mean, it can't be used in locker bundles, so who knows? For this next controversy, you probably wouldn't have heard of it unless it happened to you. And actually, this happened to me recently, but it's basically where gifts can be refunded. A lot of people don't even know about this, but yes, if somebody gifts you items in Fortnite, they can be refunded. And the controversy behind it is that it's simply not fair, because if you was gifted an item that never returned, you could never even rebuy it. And actually, I know 2 people that own Travis Scott and had it revoked from their locker due to a gift being refunded. And here's what got removed from me recently: the line dancing icon emote, the fearler emote, which is also icon series, the glitching emote, which was only in the shop for 24 hours, the fuel glider, the mauler pickaxe. Then there's a few different wraps which are in like a bundle. There was even skins reversed as well. I mean, there was a bunch of stuff that I got removed from my locker, but there's no option for me to rebuy them unless they return to the item shop. Luckily, none of the items I was gifted were limited time, but just imagine the people that was gifted limited time items and never got the chance to own them. Hopefully in the future, Fortnite add a system where you can rebuy the items you got revoked. It's definitely a needed system because this just doesn't make sense. Moving on to another skin with some controversy, we have Andromeda. This was given to players who played on a Samsung or Android device during a certain time period. They announced the skin August the 17th. However, the deadline was August the 16th. So they literally made the announcement when it was expired, which made no sense, and so many people complained about this. So the people that were actually granted this skin, they played on a Samsung device not even knowing they was gonna be receiving a skin in the future. During the recording of this video, the skin has not made a return or not been in the shop. However, it does have item shop assets, so it can technically be sold, and I'm sure it will be one day because there's no way this is going to stay exclusive. And if it does come to the shop, consider using code ASHY to support me out even further, ASHY. Now we have something that is spoken about to this day, and that's actually the current locker UI. There is just so much going on with the UI now. It's kind of confusing. There's so many different rows. The way you load your preset is kind of weird as well. And a lot of players just want an older UI back, like one of these on screen, because it's just simple to navigate your items in your locker. I thought I'd be able to get used to the new UI, but to be honest, I haven't got used to it. I kind of just gave up with my presets at that point. But hopefully within a future season or update, Fortnite do improve the UI. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments though. But also, do you agree that the Rue skin should make a return? She currently hasn't been in the shop for over 1,620 days with only 2 releases. But the thing is, I don't even know why there's controversy on this skin anyway. I mean, she is a French spy, and the translation of Rue means street, so she's a street spy, which fits in with the agency theme from Chapter 2, Season 2. I'll be honest, I don't know how she hasn't made a return yet, and if she truly does never come back, I think that'll be pretty disappointing for the Fortnite community and fans that want her. But it's not just Rue. I mean, there's other skins such as Dante, Shaman, Mike Lowry that also haven't made a return. But what's the real reason? In my opinion, if Fortnite are never really gonna bring Rue back, then she should just be removed from the game and everyone who owns her should get their V-Bucks back. And as far as it goes with Travis Scott, I don't think it's Fortnite that don't want the skin back. I think it's Travis himself, as he likes rare stuff in real life. But it's one of those things where he might come back in the future. Nobody really knows. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, you might enjoy one of these on screen.